I'm a beggar boy. I'm a beggar boy. You have to give me paisa. I'm a beggar boy. Hello, brothers and sisters.
Excuse me. Is it recording? Yes. It is recording. All right. Mics on. I think. Yeah, the mic's also on. Okay. Hey, hi, hello, comrades. Welcome to my space. My viewers, my friends, my comrades, my soldiers, my dear comrades, my dear friends. Welcome to my domain. Welcome to my space. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Beggar man, beggar boy, beggar na, beggar bhaiya. Soulful, good beggar. Okay, guys. Today, what I'm gonna speak is there is no any specific plan in today's speaking. Yesterday, I posted a video in Tamil about the films I watched this year in 2025 from the year very beginning. So like that, I think I can also share the same thing in English version of my channel here. So about the films I watched from the very beginning of the year 2025 or Vanangan Vidamuychi. Yeah, these are mostly Tamil language films, Tamil language films, Vanangan Vidamuychi. And yeah, of course I watched Ajit's another film also, Good Bad Ugly. These films I watched in cinema theater. In my home theater, what you're witnessing is my home theater. I also watched some films, some very important films in this home theater too, from Mohanlal's Talarum. Yeah, on G Hotstar, and another one also on G Hotstar, Emburan. Yeah, that was Lucifer to Emburan. That was my very that is my very liked film of Indian films in this year 2025. That is very superb movie. I enjoyed the movie Lucifer to Emburan, and etc. I watched Marvel comics movies, also DC comics movies, but were released earlier, not this year, but were released really earlier, like Marvel comics movies like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which is the second part of that installment, Deadpool and Wolverine in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In the DC Cinematic Universe, I watched Aquaman, The Flash, Joker 2, Folly D, something comes like that, Joker 2, Aquaman, The Flash, and yeah. Also, I watched the Justice League Snyderverse. Snyder version of Justice League. Jack Steiner's Justice League. I watched this year. Yeah, of course, I watched that film too. And also, I watched Superman, the start of new universe now. Yeah, they closed it the earlier universe of DC EU. Actually, first of all, I want to differentiate between the DC and Marvel and DC, DC and Marvel. Actually, Marvel is a separate cinematic universe where Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and etc. Superheroes, bunch of superheroes are there, who are called as Avengers. And also in Marvel there are X-Men, Wolverine, Fantastic Four group, etc. Separate team. Likewise, this is a separate production company coming under Marvel. They create these kind of cartoons, realistic movies, animated versions, etc. Like we see, DC has some bunch of superheroes like Superman, Batman, The Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Cyborg, etc. They come in DC universe, who were namely called as known as Justice League team. They also have other teams like Titans, Teen Titans, Suicide Squad, like we have Guardians of Galaxy in Marvel universe. We have Suicide Squad, where Harley Quinn and etc. Deadshot, those people come in that team. So these two, actually, first we have to understand these two superheroes are two different companies creations separate and separate. They don't mix up inside. Many people don't understand that though there are two different major superhero companies. One is DC and another is Marvel. This way I want to differentiate it to you guys. I that is my point of differentiation. I made you can study a lot in the website, YouTube. You can know several other differentiations spoken by other YouTube channel members, and also you can know that by just googling or in ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek AI is also nowadays AI is also booming very much, from perplexity, etc. Many AI tools are there. We can ask any question, we can get any answers from those AIs. Okay, we shall speak about AIs on some other days. I watched a lot of movies this year, including DC movies, Marvel movies. Also, I watched another Hollywood movie, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer, right? It is about the film of a person who created atom bomb. A scientist, the scientist and a group of scientists together in USA invented a very dangerous weapon of the world, of our planet. They invented that atom bomb. That is about the biography of that scientist, Oppenheimer. That film was really very much documentary. It was like a very much documentary film, giving the life happenings. Yes, giving the life happenings of the scientist, how he faced his life in all over his how he faced his things, how he was all over his life. It was about him completely, about the scientist Oppenheimer. The film is really nice. It is in the style of Christopher Nolan. I don't know whether everyone would like that film, but that was even a massive hit, hitting 1 billion at the box office all over the world. But it is also an adult film which children can't watch. We had some intense scenes, sensitive scenes in the film, but it was cut for the Indian audiences, but not in the OTT platform. In the OTT platform, it is just left as it is taken. The film is really good, but with many patience. We can watch those kind of films, but with many patience. We need some patience to watch films like Oppenheimer. But whereas superhero films are very much crispy, very favoring, very nice. Especially the Marvel Cinematic Universe has bunch of movies which we could enjoy a lot. The films Deadpool and Wolverine, Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, those are very spicy and lovely to watch. Very, very, very enjoyable. Each and every scene, the way they crafted the movie, is something unbelievable. It is really, really stupendous, marvelous to watch the Marvel movies. Also, DC has superb films too. DC, especially not this new era of DCEU. I don't voluntarily, I can't appreciate the last Superman movie came. I was disappointed with the last Superman movie, especially the action scenes were very, very, very dull, very, 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 to say in Tamil, சுமாரா இருந்தது. Very dull and very not enjoyable. But whereas the old movies are really enjoyable, from Jack Snyder's Justice League to the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, I watched Aquaman 2 is very wow. What kind of making it is. Most of the parts are made inside the viewable inside the ocean, how the ocean Atlantis are living. It's about Atlantis life inside the superhero movie Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. It is nice to watch that film. And also the Flash, how what is going on through the superhero Flash, his life, his past, his present and the future. It was a very good action movie, plus a very sentimental, emotional touch we can get through the superhero for his love for his mom, his parents, his father. That film was really very touchable. The Flash movie. I think everyone has to watch the Flash movie once to know that the past happenings in our life that cannot be changed. We have to live with those pains. No past happenings can be changed. We have to live with those pains. Either you are a superhero or a normal hero, we have to face those kind of pains and live with those. We have to regret for those things. No way we could change the past. So that, but we have the present in our hands, which we could, definitely glow in that place. So that if we make our present useful, definitely the future one day will be a very bright future. So we have to. From the Flash movie, I understood that the love for the mom, the father, and the past things which cannot be changed are very important lessons we can take it from the Flash movie. Talking about the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, it is about vengeance of a earthy human being for an Atlantis king. Vengeance of an earthy human being to an Atlantis king. He is for Aquaman. The earthy human being is very much jealous of Aquaman's powers and was also very greedy of Aquaman's powers. He wanted to defeat him and kill him for the death of his father in the part 1 Aquaman. Aquaman actually is a savior of all innocent human beings. He's a superhero in the DC universe, but he actually kills a person for good shake in the part 1, so that the another guy, the villain, takes revenge of Aquaman in the second part. So that is about the complete vengeance of the movie, about the vengeance of for Aquaman. And it is also very good. It's very good, nice. Few things we cannot connect with Aquaman because of his character. His character is very, it's a kind of rugged man, which is very tough for chocolate boys to connect with. But maybe rugged boys could easily connect with the Aquaman character, because throughout the movie he's very much very casual, very less formal. So it will be loved by a lot of I hope cool rugged boys, unlike chocolate boys. But the way they shot the movie, the action scenes, it is very very colorful, enjoyable, nice. I enjoyed the movie Aquaman 2: The Lost Kingdom. Very nice, great. Comparingly, Indian movies and Hollywood movies are far better in storytelling, in action taking, etc. But some places even Hollywood movies lag. That's where it lagged. The Superman movie that came this year on July 2025 was not that much hopeful, no, not that much breathtaking. It is a little lagging. It is very, not by story, not by storytelling. Even the storytelling is okay, not bad, but the way they made actions are not grippy. The actions were very lagging, very loosey, very not worthable, not at all worthable. That came this year. The Superman actually sucks, actually, what I have to say. But the oldest Superman is really warm, great, convincing. That's Henry Cavill Superman. And Batman, Ben Affleck. DC actually sucked. They didn't plan accordingly like Marvel. That's what I would say. So they closed the world universe. DCEU, they closed the world universe, and they came up with a new universe, DCEU, before completing the old universe. That is really a very bad decision by the current DC head, James Gunn. He played a very bad game. He's not James Gunn. He's actually James Gunn. He should have completed the Snyderverse. He could have. The Snyderverse had the mistake of taking the film very in low light. In very low light. That's the only one. That is one of the major mistakes Snyder was had. Not all movies can be taken in lower lights except Batman movies. So that if that was corrected, if that were corrected, those mistakes were corrected, that would have been a biggest major change for the DCEU, so that that universe could have been better. So James Gunn, who came into the DC Comics, should have corrected that mistake and completed the Snyder verse before he kicks off the new one. That's what it has to be done before so he was so selfish. Actually, the James Gunn is a very selfish guy. That selfish guy completely closed to the DCEU, completely closed the Snyder version of Justice League and started a new one. What logic it is, man? What logic is this? This is a bullshit. How is Warner Bros. International production company? How could Warner Bros. Be very bad in doing these kind of things? How could they be like this? Warner Bros. Is just century-hitting production company from the 1900s. From 1900s, how could a century-hitting production company be very careless in these kind of things? I can't understand. Warner Bros. Should have been very careful with the Zack Snyder's Justice League, and should have completed the Zack Snyder Justice League and went for the new one before completing it. That I was very disappointed. Let's hope what to do. Let's hope we can see that how the universe goes in the heaven, man. Our universe, DCEU. Yeah, Snyder Wars. Let's see that universe in heaven, DCEU, man. Let's see that in heaven. Okay. Today I started off speaking, planned on speaking about Tamil movies, but I came with Hollywood in the flow. I started speaking about Hollywood movies in the flow. Okay. I think today I can conclude by speaking this, and I will start again speaking about the Tamil movies in the next video in English version. I know my English is really terrible. My English is not that good, but I keep on trying, keep on moving, because I don't know much of vocabularies in English. I just speak with the simple grammar, simple letters, simple words that I know. Do support me, guys. Support me, like, share, subscribe, follow, hype me, man. Beggar man. Thank you, comrades.
என்னடா வேணும் உனக்கு? சொல்றா, என்னடா வேணும் உனக்கு?
ரெஸ்பெக்ட் வேணும்டா.